Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I really just want to take a moment to wish you Merry Christmas. I know everybody's going through different things at different times. This could be a happy season, this could be a sad season, but whatever season you're going through, I really hope you find something to be merry about or thankful for, and just know it'll get better. Anyway, this will be my last video this year unless some crazy idea strikes before we go on vacation, but I don't find that likely. So I wanted to do my favorites of 2024, and for the most part, that is not showing you a bunch of stuff. At the very end, I will have a couple products, but not generally what we're going for. I also have my last Sephora mini haul. I really have been shopping my way through December. And I'm picking up another item at Ulta today, which is the Tri-Wheat conditioning spray. It's like my daughter's like holy grail detangling. But anyway, I'll show this at the end. But my favorites of 2024, number one is making memories with my family. If you guys don't know, I've lost both my parents. I lost my mom at 21 and I lost my dad almost 10 years ago in January, right before my daughter was born. And anyway, my parents had been waiting to do all of their stuff until I got out of college, and that didn't work because I was 21. And so that kind of changed my trajectory where we do a lot of things. People are always comment like at my work or Kevin's work. I feel like we do more stuff in a year than the average person does in 2 years or something like that. But my thing is, I want to know when I die that I've done all I can. And so memories, experiences are really important. And so, I don't know. The memories, the things we've done are my favorite in 2024. We have a lot of traditions that we do, and I couldn't even begin to name them. I don't even have a list. I have a kind of a list of what I'm talking about today, but I didn't make a list. But we have a lot of traditions, like an Easter egg hunt. We do apple picking in the fall. So we have several like traditions we do, like a Halloween, Christmas. Like last night we went down to Balboa Island. You take a ferry across, you walk around and see the Christmas lights. So we have lots of traditions. I had lots of traditions growing up, and so I like to make the holidays merry for my daughter. So we have lots of traditions around different seasons that we do, but then just things. And this is 2022. I couldn't find 2023, but I make a memory book. And the other day I was going through and adding the end of 2024 and just looking at some of the things like, oh, here's like, we have Easter stuff happening in this one. And I just love having these memory books to look back on and see, like Cora, I don't know, she's dressed up, I don't even know, like a dinosaur sort of a thing. So I love having a memory book to look back and see all that we do. So I love that. But when I kind of just clicked through pages of the 2024 book. Thanks to me being a teacher, we got free tickets to SeaWorld. So we went to SeaWorld in January. We did a thing at the Wild Animal Park. Canada, we loved Canada. That Canada trip this year was awesome. Lake Louise, Banff, Jasper, highly recommend. Our trip to Indiana was a highlight. I hadn't been back since Christmas of this year or last year. And so we went back in November. It was so nice. My family in Indiana is a big game family, so we're always playing euchre or board games. Another highlight this year is, for the first time ever, I hosted a really big work party here at the house. It was a lot of work, but it was really nice to have a project to focus on. And so we hosted about 37 people from my work here, which was really nice. That was a highlight of the year. I really enjoyed having people over, making something special for other people. And so that's just kind of like, I don't know, the sappy nitty gritty of my highlights of 2024. I absolutely love being a mom. I knew forever I was not going to be a mom. My mom never thought she would be a grandma because I knew I didn't want to have kids. I don't know why that was. I babysat my cousins. Maybe that was it. But it wasn't until our early 30s where my husband and I both kind of switched. So I love being a mom. I love raising her. It's the best job ever. a hard job too. But those are like, to me, the more important things of the year. You know, did we do a good job parenting? And, you know, did we make a lot of happy memories along the way? So that really is the meat of my 2024. And then some of the other things I'm going to mention are really things I just, and I mean, I could have made a list, I'm sure, from like January on. Most of these happened in the last like 2 months. And they're also more kind of, I don't know, not really silly, but we have a cat right here falling into the drawer that's open. Anyway, Walmart pickup is a new discovery that I don't think I will ever go back on. I just discovered it, I think, like the first week of December, right after we got back from Thanksgiving. We were hosting, like I said, the work party, and I've never used it. I have a best friend who uses that all the time, but I was too busy. I didn't have time to go shop for 40 minutes. I think we've now used Walmart pickup 6-7 times. It is a game changer. It's free. Their online platform is so easy. And of course, none of us is sponsored. I'm not sponsored by anybody. But it is so easy. It's free. The app has like what you've purchased. I tried to do that one day at Target because Target's close to my work, and on my break I wanted to go. Target made it really hard, and I just gave up and went back to the Walmart. Totally recommend. So that has been I think a game changer for 2024 that I will never look back on. Walmart pickup. The Target app though, I also just started using, I would say in November, and I feel like I don't know what it says. I think I've already saved like $130. So I think saving money, making things easier and saving money are also something I'm really liking from 2024. The Walmart pickup really saves a bunch of time. I don't know where this was. I was trying to see how much. It usually tells you how much you've saved. I don't know where it is, but I know the other day when I was looking at it, it was like I had saved, $139. And so they often have coupons. They often have deals. And it's not like I went in there I wasn't buying things just because they were on sale. It's things I'm already buying on sale. So I'm really a fan of their app. And their deals sadly can change literally every day. So I don't recommend just getting on your phone all the time. But anyway, I will say Ulta, saving money with Ulta. So if you really want like certain skincare or certain beauty products, but they're out of your budget, I would make a list and then wait. I don't know whether it's just for the holiday season, but Ulta seems to be the best for sales. I feel like in the last 2 months, they are constantly running 20% off. So there is literally zero need to buy things full price. Also with Ulta, I feel like you can stack deals. Some of the stuff I have today, it was already on sale. Then they had their 20% off coupon. And then if you're part of their membership, I had $8 off, and you can stack all of those together. So there is never a reason to pay full price. Other things I've liked in 2024, I would say decluttering, organizing is always top of the list. This week, we've had a lot of time at home. My husband and daughter, I think, had the flu. And so I could have done a decluttering video, but sometimes you just want to do things for yourself. So I have been decluttering. I love a decluttered and organized house. Sadly, I have 2 clutter bugs in my life, and they just sort of leave a trail of things everywhere. But I am constantly kind of decluttering, taking a load to Goodwill. I love getting rid of things, and I love organization. I will say losing 40 pounds was also a highlight this year. I have so much more energy, so much more stamina. I don't get tired when we're walking about Bow Island. I didn't get tired when we were doing the fall kind of pumpkin patch, apple picking. Last year, I was so tired when we did that. And so I just love having more energy. And I won't say self-confidence, because I worked on that really hard to like myself for who I was. But I think self-assurance. I was aware that I was overweight, and there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but it kind of bothered me. I wasn't as self-assured. And so I really feel like I've gotten my self-assurance back, more confident, I guess at the end of the day, more confident. So that was also a highlight this year. And in general, just things that make me feel good. I know this is going to be silly, but one of my small joys is candles. I always have a candle burning, and that brings me joy. So there's, I would say, almost very few weeks out of the year where I don't have a candle burning. It's just a small joy. I just this week got Trader Joe flowers. Honestly, if you have a Trader Joe's near you, I feel like they have the best flowers. The other flower secret is a grocery store, at least ours. Target has some too sometimes, but both of our grocery stores have really nice bouquets, way more affordable than the florist. But Trader Joe's has really fancy bouquets for like 12 bucks. So I got one of their Christmas bouquets. I only buy flowers for myself maybe 3 times a year. I don't get them for my husband, if we're going to be honest. But flowers, candles, I really enjoy them, and they're a nice treat. Skincare for me is just, it's something that I never had prior to like age 40. And then COVID I really had extra time in the morning because like you weren't going into work. And so skincare has really just become a form of self-care in the morning and in the evening. It's like 5 minutes to myself. I really don't feel ready for the day until I've done my skincare. So anyway. Oh, another thing, I was looking at my list. I also, and I found this over the years back and forth, but I really honed into it this year, finding clothes that I feel really good in. I'm still bad about buying things that don't make the I love, love, love list, but I love that. So that's kind of my 2024. And again, the memories, the time with my family and friends is at the very top. So what are you guys? What's your favorite thing from 2024? Now let's get into my last Ulta purchase and then a few products. I only have 5. And again, there probably could be a lot more, but I didn't really want to make this about products. So something else I found is, and again, I don't like it because it makes you be on the app, but the Ulta app has like a little section where products they'll think you'll like. And that's how I found these 2. These are by CeraVe. I absolutely am kind of obsessed with ingredients, and ceramides and peptides are at the top. And so I knew I wanted to try these. They were also already on sale. I will say this sale made it the same price as Target, so I'm not quite sure it was like a true sale. But this was on sale, plus I had 20% off. So this came out to like 15 or something, and it's really more than that generally. So this is the CeraVe night cream, and I knew I was getting it instantly because of the ingredients. So glycerin, triglyceride, shea butter. I used to be scared of shea butter, but now I realize it's very moisturizing for your face. Also in 2024, on the negative side, or the whatever side, my face has all of a sudden gotten drier and needs more moisture. This has Alatin, which I really love. You don't always see that, but it really helps your moisture barrier. And then we have 3 ceramides, niacinamide, and we have 2 peptides. So this has it all. I don't really think I've had a cream that has, and I might have, but I don't feel like I've had a cream that has ceramides and peptides. So I have not tried this yet. I am very excited to give this a whirl. So it is definitely a thicker cream. I can definitely see, like, this is thick. So I can definitely see that this is a nighttime cream, unless you had super, super dry skin. I already see a difference on my hand, which who knows whether that will last. I don't even think you could tell, but like you can definitely see that it moisturizes. So I'm excited about this. If this like knocks my socks off, it would be awesome if this took away my Dr. Jart Ceramidin night cream, only because that's like $55 or something. It does have 5 ceramides, but the other ingredients on that particular one, other than the 5 ceramides, aren't that great. So this is exciting. It has 3 ceramides. I love the Alatin and the 2 peptides. And that is super thick. So I am super excited because that would be at Target full price is $17.50. Ulta is like $22 something. But anyway, I got this on like double sale, and I'm super, super excited for this. I was just seeing if it has anything extra. But both the ceramides, the alatin, and the peptides are really moisturizing. So I'm super excited for that. And so again, I feel like the apps anymore are more targeted to you, and I really like that. And then I couldn't say no to this. It's kind of in the same line. It's that purple line. But this is a skin renewing gel oil. And I don't think this one has peptides. This also has, I don't know, I'm kind of confused because on the front it says nothing about being a sunscreen. But then on the back it says, oh, I get it now. Okay. On the back it was like SPF 30, but I'm like, nowhere on the front does it say SPF. Okay. They're recommending other products. I get it now. All right. Anyway, so this is a gel oil. I'm interested to see what that actually is like. I'll pump some out here in a second. But triglycerides, glycerin. Glycerin is also a really good moisturizing agent for your face. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ceramides. Pretty high up. I would say top 25%. Looks like sunflower extract, sodium hyaluronate, rosemary. And this one, it really looks like it's more the ceramides, the 5 ceramides. Otherwise, there's really nothing else too super exciting. I like the pump. Okay. Interesting. So this is definitely a gel. I'm not sure how well you can see that. It is a clear, I should have put it on my other hand. Let me just switch that over. Ooh. That's interesting. I don't know about that, but I will say this is definitely, absolutely, I would say not if you have oily skin. This is, I'm interested how that, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, but it is like petroleum jelly. I don't know about that. That is definitely, I also feel like a nighttime product. You would look, I don't even know. Can you see how shiny my hand is? I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can see how shiny my hand is. That is, I don't know about that. We will see. I love the 5 ceramides, and so I am excited to try it. I would also say that's like a winter product. I don't know. I'm interested. It did say gel oil, but I didn't quite know what that meant. I will say it's actually sinking in, and it's super moisturizing. I'm excited. That's very unique. I've never seen anything like that. I hope the cap stays on. It does not look like it's going to do, I have a feeling this is going to be a cap that falls off like mid-transit on like the airport. So I'm excited a lot to try both of these. Another item I got just because they were having a sale that you couldn't pass up. I absolutely love the Beekman 1802. That's another brand I have discovered in 2024. I really love a couple of their products. And this was on sale for $10. And that was a price where I really should have bought 4 or 5. Ordinarily, the large container is always the better deal. But this was the small container for $10. This is their ceramide serum. It's basically like a milk drop kind of thing. And this has rose water, glycerin, ceramide. Beekman 1802 is another one that has like just a bunch of good ingredients. Goat milk, milk protein, cucumber, aloe, good for redness, chamomile, honey, also good for redness. Blue thistle, apple. I mean, the list goes on and on. So I could not pass this up at $10. I love it. Frosted glass jar. I could not pass it up. Another one I could not pass up is these. I got 3 of them, although one's already in my bathroom. This is also a little gem I have found in 2024. These were $10 each. Again, these are normally $16. These are the mini. At $16, you're way overpaying. You can get 5 ounces for $52, which I don't think I can ever force myself to pay full price. But this is a really, really, really nice body oil. And I will say my next one, I had reviewed this in one of my empties. The cap kept falling off, but my new one I got, the cap is not falling off. I really love this. Again, this was one of those, it was on sale for $10, which brings it cheaper than the large size. All right, I ran out of time there. So this was already cheaper than the full size, but it was on sale 20% off. So I paid, then I had $8 off. So I got 3 of these for something like 25 bucks, which is a total steal. And so I could not say no. And so I got 3 of them. I just really like it. It's a really nice oil. You can buy cheaper oils, but there are, like, I do feel like with body oils, it's more like the process in making the oil is more refined. It soaks in better. So I just love that. So that was my little mini Ulta purchase. I haven't done Ipsy for sure November, December. I'm pretty sure I'm skipping January. I don't remember whether I skipped October, but I just have so much fun shopping at like Ulta, Sephora, and buying things with ingredients I love that I just don't know. I'm kind of over Ipsy at the moment. Not that I will never get them again, but here lately I've just been getting some kind of weird no-name things. All right, so I have a few products to talk about, and I really just grabbed a few things. Sadly, Charlotte Tilbury is on the top of the list. I broke down at Black Friday and bought 2 of the giant ones, 1 refill and 1 this, for a pretty good price. I don't know. I don't think this magic cream has the best ingredient list. I get compliments every time I have this on my skin. So it just makes my skin look great. And I like that. When I go out into the world, I want to look my best. I don't wear makeup on a daily basis. So I really hate to say it, but my skin loves this and I get compliments every time I wear it. This is a product I just discovered in 2024 and I think it's here to stay. This is the Rhode Glazing Milk. It does have ceramides. The ingredient list besides the ceramide isn't anything to write home about, but you get quite a bit of product. I don't like it that it's not available in any of the stores. So you have to pay shipping. But it's like 30 bucks and you get 4.7 ounces. That's unheard of with like other brands. You're getting like 1 ounce for like the same price or way more. So I really appreciate that, this is Bieber's wife brand at the moment. I can't think of her name. But you get a lot of product for a decent price and my skin likes it a lot. I'm going to be interested to see how these stack up. This is $14.99 and this is Differin. And it's not in the same realm because this is super thick, like a super thick. I've been using this day and night this week. And it has triglycerides, shea butter. It has caffeine, alatin, and only 1 ceramide, and the ceramide's way at the bottom. So I kind of feel like the CeraVe and the Differin are competitors, kind of. But so far, this is like an affordable, good moisturizer, and my skin is liking it a lot. All right, I have 2 mascaras that I do believe in past videos of like last year or the year before, I have said negative things about. These are my current favorite mascaras, and I reach for them. I have basically reached for them instead of my Maybelline. I never thought I would like find something I liked better. The Tower 28, I don't know. I didn't get it. I might have even in more than one video said I don't like it. But it's my new favorite. It is very consistent wand. And I've also roasted this because the picture online shows a separation and you don't see the separation. And I really thought they cheaped out again when they did this with FabFitFun. But if you like push it against something, it does split. And I can't do it without getting everything on my hand to show you. But the top 2 bristles do split theoretically. I'm not convinced that does anything. But very consistent. It just separates, lengthens really nice. I will say both of these, you sometimes have to give 2 coats, which I don't have to do at my Maybelline. And this is the e.l.f. Lash Extender. And this is one where you definitely have to do more than 1 coat. So theoretically, it's cheaper by $7, but you would use twice as much product. But it has a stiffer wand. The wand is exactly like my wand from Maybelline, except this is stiffer. And that just seems to push the product better. But you do definitely, on this particular one, need more coats. So ultimately, it's not a better deal. But both of these are my 2 new favorites, and I reach for them more than any other mascara right now. Anyway, I hope you have a great Christmas, a Happy New Year, and I won't probably have a video out until closer to like January, I don't know, 7th, 8th, 9th, something like that, 10th, I don't know. So Happy New Year, and I will talk to you soon.